Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Haddonfield and Cinnaminson is brought to you by NJM Insurance Group. What's going on, people? Nary Rodriguez here for Jersey Sports Zone. The last time Cinnaminson and Haddonfield faced off was in last year's South Group 2 semifinal. The Bulldogs would go on to win a sectional title and were successful in the rematch thanks to quarterback Jay Foley as they begin 2018 with a 3-game win streak. South Group 2 state champs Haddonfield hosting Cinnaminson. Both teams starting the year off 2-0. Due to renovations, this is the first home game for the Bulldogs in over 2 years. Midway through the first, Haddonfield quarterback Jay Foley with the pocket collapsing launches one up, and brother Johnny Foley makes the 47-yard catch to put them in the red zone. Next play, Jay Deuce floats it to Drew Gavronich, and that's a 13-yard TD to help them lead 7-0 at the end of one. The second, a real defensive battle. Cinnaminson unable to make the grab, and Davis Smith for Haddonfield comes up with the INT. Pirates would return the favor shortly after. Closing minutes of the quarter, it's a long pass for Drew Gavronich, but John Meekins with some fresh cookies closes out the half. Pirates down 7-0. Start of the third, Haddonfield running like they're on their last breath. Alex Cater turning this short first down into a 20-yard gain on a second, third, and fourth chance effort. Jay Foley must have felt inspired. Few plays later, Bulldogs find themselves in the red zone. Foley appears to be short, but rolls forward before hitting the ground. And it's a 16-yard touchdown score to give Haddonfield a 14-0 lead at the end of 3. The Bulldog defense not allowing Cinnaminson to find any rhythm as they maintain a 2-score shutout in the fourth. Opening 2 minutes of the final quarter, Jay Foley goes deep to Chris Brown. He's not a waiter, but he's living off tips. Brown with a great grab puts his team at the 1, and we got to run that back. Check out that concentration from Breezy on this 39-yard beauty. Next play, they'll hand it off to Alex Cater for the 1-yard touchdown to make it 21-0, and that would be all they needed. 21-0 is your final from Haddonfield. The Bulldogs already off to an impressive start. Keep up the work as they improve to 3-0 on the year. Jay Foley finishes with 176 passing yards and 2 TDs. This win extra special for Haddonfield as it's their first home game in 2 years. Afterward, we caught up with Foley and head coach Frank Delano on the team's emotional home opener.
It means a lot for our record and obviously for our fans that all came over. Really means a lot to me, being our first home game in 2 years. The run game was there the whole time. The first half was all self-inflicted wounds, like everything was there, our whole game plan was there. We just turned the ball over and had too many penalties in the first half. Then we just dominated in the second half. We don't think about last year. It's always about the next week, next game, and we know what we got in our locker room, and we just keep moving forward from there.
It was good to be home for the first time in, 659 days, so we're excited. Obviously, listen, that's a really good football team. We saw them in the semifinals last year. Nothing but respect, obviously, for Coach Patrizzi and the whole Cinnaminson football team. So to be able to come out here tonight, and put together, listen, we weren't great in spots, but we put together a pretty good effort. So obviously, listen, we're not complacent. We have a lot of work to do. We got to keep getting better. But anytime you can get a win against a very good football team, we're really excited about it. We're not state champs in 18, and I think when you sit there and you start talking about defending a title, right, I think you then put the onus in the wrong spot. And you start worrying about it and putting too much pressure on kids, right? It's about 18's team. Everybody in the state, around the country, has got the same goals. So again, we're not worrying about, defending a title. We're just hungry about getting better each week with the hopes that we can get ourselves in that position.
Haddonfield will be on the road next week when they take on Overbrook. I'm Nary Rodriguez, and you already know, it's Jersey Sports Zone.